What is going on, everybody? Top 10 Pokemon here, and today I have a market recap for you in our top Pokemon card auctions of the week segment. If you haven't already, or if you're questioning it, please do consider subscribing to this channel to support your brother in Pokemon. I would really appreciate that. I got my crew here. The wife got these for me. She's always on the lookout for Pokemon, like non-TCG related items. So this was this week's pickup. Absolutely awesome. I love this. This like embodies my whole being right here. Weightlifting and Pokemon. So these guys are looking pretty swole, and they are ready to review the auctions of the week. So this week we continue to see retraces of a lot of specific items, particularly a lot of the graded cards, a lot of vintage graded cards, and even modern have gone down in value. Some things have stayed the same in terms of value, and you'll see a couple surprises this week, but I think for the most part we're seeing a continual retracing in a lot of the values of a lot of these items. First off, we'll cover our modern booster boxes. This week we saw a lot of XY booster boxes come through sealed. Let's take a look at the prices here. First off, we had an XY Breakpoint booster box that sold for $430. Now, if you don't know what comes in the Breakpoint set, it's a lot of Gyarados EX cards, Mega Gyarados EXs. There's even a nice secret rare Gyarados EX at the end of the set. So, yeah, this is a fairly old set. I don't know, maybe 2015, 2016, somewhere around there. $430, so not quite the price you want to see for a box that's like 7 years old, 6-7 years old, but it's getting up there. All right, up next we had from XY as well, this Ancient Origins booster box. One here sold for $625, another one sold for $631. And there are a couple of cards to go along with this set that we'll touch on here in a minute, one being the Lugia. But yeah, Ancient Origins. It's actually a fairly small set. I think there's only like 98 cards in this set, if I'm correct. But you don't see these boxes come through as much. Also from the XY era, we had this Roaring Skies booster box sell for $365. This box has a lot of Rayquazas in it. It had the Shaman EX in it. So this box, I believe, was reprinted out the wazoo back in the day. So there was a ton of supply that hit the market. So it still looks like it's trying to recoup from that. From Sun and Moon here, we had another Cosmic Eclipse booster box. Has not moved in price since last week. We had one sell here for $500 even. We had the XY base set booster boxes come through. Two boxes sold this week. One sold for $1,335, and another one sold for $1,425. Not a whole lot in this set in terms of cards. You got the full art Venusaur EX, a full art Blastoise EX, but really not a whole lot to choose from as far as the set cards go. But yeah, a couple of these booster boxes came through, averaging about $1,400 this week. Alright, some cards here. We have a lot of Hidden Fates GX promo holo cards here. Looks like there are 35 cards in total, with a mixture of Raichu, Charizard, and Gyarados there, that all went for $152.50. Not a bad deal, really. You think about some of these cards graded in PSA 10, especially this Charizard GX. Send those in to get graded, hope to get a lot of 9s and 10s. I think you might have made your money back and more with that. Here from Evolution set, we have this reverse foil Charmander, PSA 10, that sold for $122.50. Evolutions has taken a hit this week as far as the sealed product and the graded cards go. We'll cover more of that here in a minute. Alright, so a couple of Pikachu promos here. We have the Holo McDonald's Collection Pikachu promo that sold for $370 this week as a PSA 10. And then the Pikachu Holo promo from General Mills, the 25th anniversary that you got in the cereal boxes, sold for $372.88 as a PSA 10. Very eye-catching holo there, but I believe you are guaranteed to get this in like every box of cereal or something, so not that rare of a card. From Cosmic Eclipse, we had a Blastoise Piplup GX Tag Team Rainbow Rare that sold as a PSA 10 for $235.50 this week. Also from Cosmic Eclipse, we had this Pikachu Full Art card. This sold as a PSA 10 for $470. Awesome artwork here. You have what looks like red there, maybe. I'm not sure who that is, with Pikachu sitting on the desk there. But yeah, awesome artwork. I think this is an underrated set for a lot of cards. But yeah, $470 for a PSA 10. We had a sealed booster box from Evolution sell this week for $755. Now this has been sitting anywhere between $800 and $1,000 the past several weeks. This week, along with most other things in Pokemon, this box took a little bit of a hit at $755. Also from Evolution, we have the Mega Charizard EX Full Art card that sold for $261 as a PSA 10. Not too bad there. I mean, this card has ranged anywhere from like $200 to $400. It's all over the place, so $261 isn't too bad for this card. But here we had a Mew Holo from Evolution set. Very low pop card. Sold as a PSA 10 for $462. And this card's actually been ranging anywhere from $700 to $1,000. So this week it took a significant hit, as this is a very difficult card to grade. Like I said, the population's low, so I was surprised to see this card go for as much as it did. And lastly, from Evolutions, we had the Reverse Foil Charizard card and PSA 10 that sold for $666. Once again, not performing as well as it usually does at the $700+ range. From Shining Legends, one of the best modern sets of all time, in my opinion, we had a Shining Rayquaza card sell as a PSA 10 for $360 this week in a flash PWCC auction. From Ultra Prism, we had a Full Art Cynthia card as a PSA 10 sell for $401 this week. Alright, check this listing out. This is really cool. From Team Up set, from Sun and Moon Team Up, we had a Lugia holographic in PSA 10 sell for $430.75. I was very surprised. You don't see regular holographics from modern sets sell for a whole lot. But when you take a look at the checklist for an awesome card, you got it from an awesome set like Team Up. It's a Lugia, it's an awesome artwork of Lugia, and it's a PSA 10, so that makes it a $430 price tag right there, I guess. Alright, the Charizard V Secret Rare from Champions Path. We had a bunch come through via Probstein auctions, and they all seem to range in the $400 to $450 range. This card has dropped pretty significantly since it first came out. This is the lowest I've seen it in a while, especially in bulk listings like this, so I thought that was interesting. Wanted to touch on that. From Generations, we had a Mega Charizard EX Holo, one of my favorite Charizard cards, actually, in PSA 10, sold this week for $590. From Ancient Origins here, we had a Lugia EX Full Art card, sells at PSA 10 for $731 this week. We had a lot of 3 graded cards here. We had a Charizard GX from Hidden Fates, a Charizard V from Champions Path, and a Charizard G Level X from Supreme Victors. The first 2 were PSA 10, the one from Supreme Victors, PSA 8. This whole lot sold for $1,775. I like to include lots of graded cards throughout the week. It makes it interesting to see what these cards go bundled as well. Here we have an Entei Reverse Holo promo from the 3rd Pokemon movie. It was just funny because this card sold as a PSA 10 this week for $258. You know what, like a year or 2 ago, I couldn't get rid of these cards. I had a couple of these in the cellophane wrap, like not graded, but I couldn't sell these cards for $1. Now they're selling as a PSA 10 for $258, so this auction surprised me this week, because as far as I was concerned, this card was like darn near worthless. Here we had a sealed Topps TV animation booster box sell for $1,433. I don't know a whole lot about this set. I know I'm not interested in the cards that come from it, but it seems like these Topps booster boxes, if you will, are becoming more and more rare, so the price seems to be reflecting that. Alright, a couple of base set cards to go over. We had a Pikachu from base set. This is the unlimited version, sells at PSA 10 for $308. We had a Shadowless Charmander, PSA 10, sell for $500 even. And a Shadowless Bulbasaur sold this week in a PWCC auction for $570. From base set unlimited, we have a few holographics to go over. We had a Gyarados sell this week as a PSA 10 for $710, and another one sold for $770. Nidoking PSA 10 unlimited sold for $676 this week, and we had a Magneton sell as a PSA 10 for $723. All right, Jungle set. What's that been up to? A couple booster boxes here to go over. We had a first edition Jungle booster box sell for $16,500. Another one sold for $16,723. And then lastly, we had one sell for $17,601. And it's funny because this box sold for the most this week, yet it is probably the worst in condition. As you can see on the back here, it has got some staining on the bottom. So yeah, interesting how the minty looking ones sold for less than this here excellent to near mint one. All right, a couple of non-holo jungle cards to go over. We had a PSA 10 first edition Jigglypuff sell for $177.50. We had the Pikachu first edition sell for $404.99. And then we had the first edition Eevee sell for $240. So Eevee once again came crashing down from its former glory. Used to be like $700 card, now $240 this week. And lastly, for the jungle cards, we had an unlimited Snorlax holo. It is a CGC 9.5 that sold for $360 this week. All right, from Fossil Set, we had a booster box, first edition sell for $15,100. And the cards that come along with it, we had a first edition Ditto holographic in PSA 10 sell for $486. We had a Zapdos sell for $740 this week. And then we had a Dragonite holo, probably the best card from the set, sells at PSA 10 for $5,000 even. We had a lot here of base 2 holographic cards. I was actually going to bid on this, but it got a little too high for my liking. But anyway, there's a lot of 7 here that sold for $1,225. I believe the Hitmonchan here was the only one that was a PSA 10. The Mewtwo was a PSA 8, and all the rest of them were PSA 9s. What do y'all think of this lot? You think that was a good deal or not? Let me know in the comments. From Team Rocket Set, we had an unlimited booster box sell for $9,800 this week. And not really any Team Rocket cards come through this week in auction, just this first edition Machamp holographic in PSA 10 that sold for $635. From Neo Destiny, we had a first edition Ampharos sells a PSA 10 for $750. And then we had a Raichu here, and if you look, the label says first edition, but it's not. PSA has been really fudging up the labels for these cards. Last week we had an unlimited Chansey come through that had a first edition label on it, but it was an unlimited Chansey. This week we have an unlimited Shining Raichu, but the label says first edition. This didn't seem to fool the buyers this week because this card only sold for $936. From Skyridge Set, we had a Dugong holographic in PSA 10 sell for $710. Also from Skyridge, we have a beautiful artwork of Gyarados here in PSA 10 that sold for $2,938. Probably my second favorite Gyarados card of all time, right behind the Shining Gyarados. Yeah, that's just the most ferocious looking Gyarados you ever will see. Speaking of Gyarados, we have a Gyarados EX card here in PSA 10. This is a card from the Fire Red Leaf Green set that sold for $543 this week. Charizard Level X card. This is from the Supreme Victor set. This sold as a BGS 9.5 for $810. And here from Expedition set, we have a BGS 10 Pristine Reverse Holo Charizard card from Expedition set that sold for $4,128 this week. And our auction of the week goes to this Tropical Mega Battle Japanese promo card that sold as a PSA 9 for $29,150 US. It is tough to beat the Japanese promos, folks. They are the ones that hit the truly high numbers in this hobby. So what do y'all think of the auctions this week? Let me know in the comments below. I think we're going to continue to see some retraces in the hobby. It's hard to say week to week what's going to happen, but this week was somewhat underwhelming. Let me know what you thought. Please, if you haven't already, give this video a like. Thank you for subscribing. Check out my next video real soon, and I will see you all then. Thank you.